Hi, my name is Sequoia, and tonight I am Jonesing with
Man, and we're jonesing on Siempre Tequila. Alright, Sequoia, first of all, let me say thank you. I know you said, I like, not, you love, well, you didn't say you love tequila, but when I said tequila, you were like, ooh, tequila.
Yes,
I feel like you got a love-hate kind of relationship.
I do.
Okay.
I do.
This is Siempre Tequila. Alex and Monica. There's the cool thing about this brand, and I think a lot of tequila brands. There's usually a lot of story, a lot of history that goes with it, and it's a love affair. Technically, they were living in Canada at the time that they decided that they wanted to start a tequila brand. Okay. But, there's a lot of family history with tequila and the relationship. I think in one of the stories, the grandmother used to make mezcal, kind of, back in the day, her own brand of mezcal. So there's just so much rich history about it. Okay. This bottle is the Blanco. I think they say Blanco, not Plato. Yeah, Blanco, and it is maybe $39, $40, somewhere in that neighborhood, maybe a little less.
Bad.
So not too bad. But check out the artwork on that bottle.
That's what I was looking at.
It is, and in the artwork, there's so many stories about. If you notice, some of the flowers are coming alive. Some of the flowers are kind of wilting. I want to show y'all beautiful artwork on here. Now you'll notice that this bottle. So they sent me tequila early, and I've been holding on to it. And I was like, I'm gonna pop it and taste it. Well, I kind of started making margaritas, and then we went into the next bottle, and so you probably already have an idea of how I feel about it.
Right.
But we're gonna try and take it back to that moment. Of course, I'm gonna pour us house rules, a couple of neat pours. And then we're gonna do a couple on the rocks pours just to really give the full spectrum of the tequila. Yeah. This is 80 proof. It's a fantastic story behind it. A great group of people. Yeah. Everything's kind of done in house. So just so many things I like about it. Everybody always asks about the nom. Nom is 1438. I think this is a really popular nom. There's a lot of stuff that's coming out of that nom, and a lot of people, will bash tequila from that standpoint. But I'm from the additive of the proof is in the juice.
Yeah, and it seems like they poured a lot of love into it, and you can tell obviously by what's left.
Yep.
And that you have been drinking it, and then the bottle alone.
Yep.
So that right there lets you know that it's going to be a great tequila.
Yep. So let's give it a little swirl, give it a smell. What do you think?
Smells good.
Yeah, nice little bit of sweetness. You get some cooked agave in there. Now around here, of course, we say what? Do you remember?
I don't.
Clink 'em and drink 'em.
Click 'em and drink 'em.
Clink 'em and drink 'em. Let's give it a taste.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Now that's warm. That's room temperature. So it's I normally like my tequila chilled.
That's good.
But that's good stuff.
Good tequila. That is.
How much burn did you have?
None.
It's smooth. You definitely get the flavor of the cooked agave there. But yeah.
Yeah, I got a hint of some sweetness or whatnot.
Little slight sweetness. It doesn't
really, really smooth.
It doesn't, to me, taste dosed. So, and when I mean dosed is sometimes the tequila aficionados hate that. In order to make a tequila taste a certain way, they actually will add glycerin to give it a certain mouthfeel. They'll add some sweetener to it to make, like sometimes they use agave nectar, whatever. But this tastes agave forward.
Yes.
There's a little sweetness, but it's really not like sugary. It's just like a little nice twang to it.
Just enough. That was great.
Let's give it a little go on the rocks. Clink 'em and drink 'em.
That's even better.
Chills it down.
It does.
It brightens up that agave a little bit. And look, so one of the things I always talk about the legs, you can see how the tears are running down the glass. It has a really nice mouth. That's that nice mouthfeel that you get. I mean, I was thoroughly impressed with this tequila. And
it's a good tequila.
This is the silver. The silver is what people say, well, you should be. This is what you make your margaritas out of. This is what you take straight shots of. But to me, this is a quality enough tequila that we can sip this.
You can.
You can sip. You want to get fancy? Squeeze a little lime in there, but you can sip this.
You can definitely sip it. You don't have to add anything to it.
Yeah. So this is where rubber meets the road, where we gotta rate it. Okay. On a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being, hey, you should push this bottle off the table, and I'd probably be mad at you if you did that. But 5 being, this is fantastic. This is my new favorite tequila. I love it. 5 right off the gate.
And I'm not a tequila lover.
Yeah.
And it's probably because of that strong taste that you get with other tequilas. But that's good. I'm going with 5.
Yep. I am borderline 5, 2, but in all honesty, if I'm gonna rate it, I'm gonna say it's a 4.5. It is in the tops of the worlds of silvers that I enjoy. It is in my top. I got like 3 or 4 silvers that I really enjoy. I used to be a Patron drinker, but to me this blows Patron completely out of the water.
Yeah, I could do that probably over Patron.
Yeah, so much more characteristics, so much more flavor to it. Just a better all around tequila than many silver tequilas that you try.
Absolutely.
I could go down the list right now, but I'm not going to do it.
I agree.
So I'm going to say 4.5. I really enjoy it. Really like it. Yep, I was impressed right off the bat. I was like,
yeah.
Oh, this is interesting.
I know, because I was a little hesitant, but I was like, okay, I'm gonna go with it.
Yeah. So
that's enjoyable.
We also have all 3 versions of this.
All right.
So tequila comes straight out of the distillation process. Sometimes they rest it a little bit, but that's typically referred to as your soup. Okay. So anywhere from, if they take this same juice and they put it in a barrel, anywhere from 2 months to 11 months, I think, if my numbers might be off there, anywhere from 2 to 11 months, they'll let that sit in a barrel, get some of the characteristics of the barrel, and create a reposado. Reposado, I say rested. Still saying, look, now you went from a pretty simple, easy bottle to feel that texture.
Yes.
That texture has stepped out a little bit.
It has.
You got a nice little bronze or copper kind of feel. And I think what we should do is we should try this one too.
Absolutely.
So, this, again, just another really beautiful bottle. Nice, that purple and copper in there. I know you were looking at the bottle and talking about just like, what did you say that one kind of reminded you of?
Oh, like the adult coloring books. It's almost like they, got inspiration from that and colored it. And it's interesting to just look at the details, as we mentioned earlier, and you wonder what's symbolic about it. The spider webs are on both of them. The flowers, they look fully bloomed and watered, and then you have some that are wilting. But
yeah, I
mean, they really thought about this.
There is a lot in the bottle.
It is.
A lot in the label.
It is.
And normally, like me and Jones would normally say, pretty bottle, crappy juice.
Right.
That's what we'll normally say. But this time is the exception.
Right.
There's love in this one.
It is. It's like they want to, grab your attention to the pretty bottles just so you'll get it. But they did it all. They covered all bases with this.
And if I remember correctly, Alex actually designed the bottle. So there's a lot of artistic skill in there. Yeah. And I mean, it's a love story. It's a tequila story. I am somebody who always says that, to me, tequila is the friendliest spirit. Okay, now let's think about it. You've been drinking a few nights.
I can agree with that.
And the nights where it got wild and crazy, where like people were fighting and stuff like that, were they drinking tequila? Usually tequila is you get in trouble, but you get in trouble, and you get in trouble in a romantic, wild, crazy kind of brew. Okay. Usually it's whiskey and maybe even cognac, where you see people fighting and doing all that stuff. Usually you might have some regrets, but it's usually a good time with tequila.
It always is. It always is. I think it can be both, depending on the group of people.
Yeah, right. So let's give the Repo light color on there. It's almost like a wheat, like a light color.
Yeah.
Let's give it a little sniff.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice fragrant bouquet. Clink him and drink.
That's good. It's still smooth. Got a little bit more bite.
A little bit more bite
than the silver.
That little bite. When you inhale, you get a little bit of heat. Mm-hmm. Same proof, but that's just some characteristics of spending some time in that barrel. Yeah. But also, I think the sweetness is hyped up a little bit.
Mm-hmm. It is. I think that's the first thing I got.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and get my water out of my ice. Okay. I'm gonna try a little bit on the ice. All See, right. You wanna do a little lean and pour it over there? Mm-hmm. And the thing I love about this, because again, as you can see, we've explored these bottles a little bit. Your margaritas
with this
next level.
Yeah.
Next level.
I can see that.
Waddling around in there a little bit. Take them and drink them. Mm-hmm. Now your heat's gone. Mm-hmm. And you're left with that little heightened vanilla.
Yeah.
And that wood, that barrel aging that you get.
That's good. Mm-hmm.
Now, what would you rate the Repo?
3.5.
3.5. So you think the Repo brought it down a little bit?
Yeah.
You are a big fan of the silver.
Yes.
Repo not so much.
Yes, and I think it's because it has more of that bite.
More of that bite to it. Okay, I got you. But I think you mentioned when we talked earlier that you normally drink silver tequila.
Yes.
Not really aged too much.
No, not aged too much. If it's aged, then it's usually mixed.
Okay.
This will be just straight.
Just straight. Boom. Mm-hmm. Pound them back. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
But if we do this, then we put something with it. Yeah.
I look at them differently. Mm-hmm. They're like two kids. You love them both the same. Mm-hmm. I still put this in a 4.5 too.
Okay.
I like the Repo. Maybe, if anything, a 4.4. Mm-hmm. It's not my favorite Repo of all Repos.
Yeah.
But it is right up. It is knocking. It almost made me boot my favorite Repo out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I'm not a big Repo fan. I either go silver or añejo. Mm-hmm. That's the way I go. And speaking of the añejo,
you do not have it.
I also have the añejo too. Again, really cool. Now the bottle stepped up a little bit.
The bottle.
Now we're talking embossed neck. It's got a little chain with the rose on it. Yes. The label is matte black with nice colors in it. I really think we should taste this one too.
Let's go for it.
Well,
they really did it with these labels.
They did it, right?
Yes.
Well, I want to say this is the happy Cinco de Mayo episode. If you want to see what we thought about or what we think about the añejo, you are going to have to wait until Friday, or you're going to have to check out the video if it's past that time frame. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Jones and Mann. Definitely hit up a little bit of CW Spirits. I'm trying to get this on CW, maybe cwspirits.com/Jones and Mann for all of your drinking needs. I want to thank you for joining me.
Absolutely.
But we're gonna crack into this. It ain't over. Right. We're gonna crack into it, but we're gonna do it justice.
I'm ready.
Anything you want to share with the audience before we get out?
No, I mean I love doing these episodes. It's always a good time. Any stories that we have or whatnot we share prior to the video and sometimes during. But it's always a good time. Check out his page and definitely try these. I mean it's worth it.
All right, boom. We'll see you next time.